Welcome back to the Unplugged Podcast. This is our 5th episode, and we're talking about school life, school, and other areas. Oh shit. Alright, so we're back to school September 2nd, and just wondering what you think about the visors, wearing the visors in school.
I think it's mad, like, that we have to wear visors. I wear glasses in school as well. So to put a visor over a pair of glasses is going to be impossible. Like,
uncomfortable. Yeah. And that's awkward. Like, you have to wear that for 7 hours as well. It's not like you're in for an hour or two and you're out. You're wearing it for 7 hours a day and 5 days a week. It's going to be hard, like,
and the canteen isn't open.
Yeah.
The fact the canteen isn't open, our school's going to be packed. What the fuck? Because, like,
I think we're going to be closed down after a week.
Oh yeah, same. I don't even think we'll be in, to be honest. Not with the numbers going up.
Well, the number,
150 cases.
How much was it in Kilkenny? In Kilkenny,
Kilkenny's been quite low, like, in general, like, as a county. I don't think it ever got, like, crazy. But I know that's because we've, like, a sparse population, you know? It's a big county.
Yeah, but it takes, like, let's say the Glanbia factory in Ballyragga got it, then, like, the whole county's getting it, you know?
Yeah. Currently, at the moment in Kilkenny, there's 387 cases in Kilkenny, just, like, alone. At the moment,
floating around, like.
Currently, like, because it goes up every day, like, that's the amount that was recorded, like, at the moment of people that are having that, which is so much. That is mad. If the school gets it, then we're gone.
Yeah, we're all screwed.
If one person in the school gets it, like, it's going to travel like wildfire.
Visors are, like, they spread easier as well, other than masks.
Yeah, they say that we might have to wear masks underneath the visors.
Why wouldn't they just get us to wear masks?
I was thinking about masks, but then I thought, you have to think about, like, the school management as well. Like, if you're wearing visors, you can see a person's mouth, so you can see who's speaking. Like, we're all wearing masks.
Yeah, because if we were wearing, that's why they're doing the visors instead of masks. If we were wearing masks, like, we'd walk into class with whistles underneath our masks, like, and
literally.
I do that.
Everyone will do that.
Yeah,
if they couldn't do it, well, like, technically they can't stop anyone coming in with just a mask. You're allowed to do it, like, but, like, with the visor on top, it's just going to be incredibly uncomfortable. They're just trying to, like they have to take in safety, and then they have to take in school management as well, like, you know, not just the safety of the person. For teachers,
how are they going to put us all in classrooms? If we're going to have to be 2 meters,
and then for when we're, like, going around for, like, maths, English, Irish, like, things that we have to move around for, we have to sit beside people that are in our base rooms, which is so stupid anyways, because we're moving, like, from class to class. It's not going to make a difference. Beside.
But people are going to congregate outside shops and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, at lunch.
Yeah.
We're still allowed downtown, like, so are third years as well this year. Only first and second years. And they're going to sit in the yard, like, try the rain.
That's quite awful. They might be building prefabs as well. It seems likely, like, in the future. The school might be all. I feel like the Department of Education just determined to, like, get schools open, just to, like, say that at least they tried, like, just to feel good about themselves.
The government will want to keep them open because they want to do what the UK are doing, France are doing, Germany are doing. They can't be the only one to shut down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
America are screwed.
They're fucked.
Yeah. I put this up, like, on a poll. What do you think? Like, do you think that America deserve what they voted for? Like, you know, they deserve what they voted in, like Donald Trump. They, like, deserve that, or do you feel sorry for them?
I know it's hard. Both, it is. But, like, you have to remember.
I feel sorry for them. Yeah.
A lot of them do support Trump, you know, which is crazy, but a lot of them do.
I know, yeah.
I know. You obviously do feel bad for the ones who didn't vote for Trump, but it's the reality, isn't it?
Do we do?
At the end of the day, like, it's a democracy, so you're in your country to, like, you vote, but you might not get what you want. Like, it's just the reality of it.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll have a second presidency?
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you think so?
I think very likely. Like, very likely.
Really?
Looking at the numbers, like, I wouldn't vote in Joe Biden, and Kanye West isn't looking very promising either.
Yeah, but you would vote for Biden over Trump, Phil.
I don't think you would. Like, he's quite dodgy. No, I think. Honestly, I think Donald Trump is a better president than Joe Biden will be. I feel like America is going to vote for Donald Trump anyway. Like, history repeats itself so many times, especially for Americans, because they're idiots. Like,
they're actually spastic. Oh my god, we coming through with the controversial content, guys.
Don't worry. We're well used to controversy.
Yeah, what was it? That was so funny. The video of you rating the what's it called artists. That was so funny. Wait, that was so hilarious. And then the way he got attacked by like every girl in Kilkenny.
It was funny, but
fairly shitty. They were fairly shitty in fairness. Well, some of them were like okay, like.
Some of them had really good points, but some of them were waffling.
Who did you have in your top tier? I can't remember.
We had a few.
I can't remember. We took it down.
Did you?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Well,
what? That was like your claim to fame.
I would rather not be claimed to fame by that.
I mean, that was so funny.
You have to claim fame from something, I suppose, isn't
it? Philip wanted to leave it up, but I was like, no.
I mean, Kim Kardashian got famous from the sex tape, like. So.
Yeah, you got famous from controversial
music tier list. It's not that bad, like. But,
I know it's not bad.
That's
fine. It is what it is. Like really.
Yeah, you just have to roll it up and move forward, isn't it? Like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know we're not going to stop. A lot of people were like saying that we'd like, oh, they should stop now. Well, like we've already done it. There's no point going back.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. What's the point of stopping?
How many videos do you have up on your YouTube actually?
4.
How many what? We've
videos.
6
4
now.
videos.
We've 6.
No, we have 4. We got rid of 2.
Oh.
We got rid of 2.
What are they like? Well, I know you have the podcast up, obviously, but like
we have the 3 main podcast ones, and then a new one we brought out a week ago with McCurdy.
Oh, what was that?
So yeah, that was.
We were just.
It was good enough, actually.
What did we even? It was actually one of our better ones. I'm not gonna lie.
It was.
What did you do?
We did like a questionnaire and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, it was good.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
We kind of did like get to know you kind of questions.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was
good. Like get to know McCurdy and the great man himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sad Cathal couldn't be here. We should probably say that Cathal isn't here. Cathal is not here.
Well, yeah.
If you haven't noticed, I'm not called McCurdy, guys. Yeah, that's the truth.
The truth.
I like the hair.
The truth is out.
Yeah,
it's nice.
I bleached it, started quarantine. It's all gone now, though. It's like nearly all.
I think the tips of it are nice, though. Even.
Yeah. It'll be gone by my next haircut. What?
Clark is gonna go mental.
Yeah. I don't really care, to be honest. Well, it'll be gone by then, but if he does get mad about it, like what is wrong? Like it's not.
I don't see the point in that. Like in getting him giving out to people that have different haircuts, but we probably won't be able to bring this in because if he finds this, we're fucked. But
I doubt his hair. Like it's hardly the biggest worry of his that someone has hair. Like, where people are going around with actually coronavirus coughing.
Exactly.
It's cool, like.
Yeah, but it's different hair colors and stuff. Like it doesn't affect your learning. Like it's just the expression your like who you are. Like it's part of yourself. It's part of your identity as well. You know.
Yeah.
Like they can take away whatever clothes you like to wear, but like your hair, they shouldn't be allowed to. Like you should be allowed to wear whatever hairstyle you want. You know.
Yeah. I think it's mad. Don't we have to wash our uniform every day now?
Yeah, but I'm not going to do that. And no one's going to do that.
You can't wash it every day.
That wasn't released by the school. That was released by the government. They had like a big 49-page thing about like yeah, basically.
Did you see the HSC document on like relationships and sex? Did you see that one?
No. What was it?
Basically, they said that they're advising people in the world to have online sex, just like on phone sex. That was their like advice on paper. Yeah. It's quite mad, but like.
Use OnlyFans, guys. Way better.
Did you see they were saying you have to have sex now, like without facing the other person?
What the fuck? No. By the way, what do you think? What's your opinions on OnlyFans?
I don't really
OnlyFans.
care. I wouldn't.
What's your opinion on
source of income?
On Nevo being on OnlyFans?
Fair play to her.
Nevo.
She's making money.
I don't like Nevo myself. I think she's a retarded person. She's actually spastic.
I don't really understand
why people hate her.
Yeah, I don't like watch her obviously, but like
I don't know. She's just kind of.
She might have said something and then I don't know, but
she just calls out everyone. She's like so sensitive about everything. Like she's kind of a spastic as well. She made like what was it, 30,000 or something in the first day.
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
That is so mental. And it's Nevo. It's not like someone that's like so famous. Like it's Nevo. Some young one living in a caravan up in what? There, like.
I don't know where she is.
Nevo. She a YouTuber?
No, she's a TikToker.
Never heard of her. TikTok irritates me a lot though. Like certain points. Like I seen. Sorry, go on, James.
I said I think TikTokers, like, you know, like non-ironic ones, like obviously they're making their money or whatever, but like Addison Rae kind of pisses me off.
Yeah.
Like I think it's a bit like I don't really get it.
That's straight TikTok. Yeah. That's like top tier TikTok. Like when you just joined. Like I'm on the weird side of TikTok.
My one is all like shitty jokes. Have you ever seen Duffy Hates TikTok?
No,
never.
What?
He's like this New Zealand lad, and he does like really shit jokes. It's funny. They're like skits, kind of like. I'll put it in now. I'll put one of the videos in.
Just kidding. Women, Fortnite.
Well,
Cillian, I was saying you should start a YouTube channel.
Maybe I see like. I might do it like in college or something. I wouldn't do it now. God bless. Like I wouldn't have the confidence to do it now. While it's been in school, like I don't think.
Well, we don't have.
If you're doing a YouTube channel, yeah, we just did it. We just did it because we wanted it. Like it was an idea and just went for it, you know. But
wait.
Yeah, it was kind of spontaneous, but I don't know. We're in too deep now.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter. Like, it's not going to affect me when I go back to school. Like, I don't get it.
Oh yeah, like it won't affect you. I don't know. I wouldn't have the confidence to do it now. I think I might do it in college, maybe, possibly.
Like, what would you make though? What YouTube videos? Like, what would be your ideal kind of video to make?
I don't know actually. Vlogs or I don't know. Not really sure. Like
vlogs. Would you ever think of doing like a singing channel or something?
No, I mean I do like I don't know. If I had like a fun day of doing like something crazy, like obviously like vlog. Yeah.
I showed your singing to my granny one day.
What'd she say? Which one?
I showed her Silent Night, I think. It was on the school Instagram. It was. I showed it to her like Christmas time. It was really good.
Oh, wait, that was Oh Holy Night, I think. Yeah.
Oh Holy Night, yeah. It was good.
Yeah. What's she saying?
I really liked it.
Did she?
She's a very proud Catholic woman, and she was like...
Yo.
She enjoyed it. That's good, like. But do you ever think of doing anything in music, like, as a career or anything?
I'd like to, but I don't think it'll happen. If you get me there.
Like,
I don't know, like, I just don't... I wouldn't see myself venturing it. Like, I don't know.
I think
it seems like it's hard work to get into that. Like.
Yeah. It is. But would you think you'd rather like teach it and stuff or perform?
No, I don't want to do teaching at all. I would never do teaching. If I was to, I'm not fully sure. I think I want to do something along the lines of like media, getting into like radio and television.
That's what I want to do as well.
Yeah, I'd try and get into that. Like, do you have a course picked out for your CEO thing?
Like I have a few in mind.
I was looking at social science and humanitarian studies.
Whoa,
there you go.
Interesting.
It was a good one.
Intelligent. Don't
Yeah,
get it
because then
twisted.
it's kind of broad, and I can do what I want with it. But
Yeah.
because I don't really know what I want to do yet.
What about you, Phil?
I was thinking of something along food science or like nutritional or sports, kind of along those lines of like health and stuff. But like I'm trying to keep my options as much as I can. Like
Are you going to
we
do
don't
that
have much
more for
time.
Philip? Sorry.
Yeah, I could, and like considering that we might be on might be like split college where we have to be online for a bit and then offline for a bit and stuff. It'd be
Yeah.
kind of I'd rather like it'd be handy to be able to drive to Waterford and back or something like that.
Well, hopefully they'd have a vaccine by then.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Like vaccines take years to, but like they can speed up the process, but not by a dramatic amount. Like
Yeah,
still
definitely.
but it's certainly like I just want to have a few avenues where I'm not stuck and like I don't want to be so focused on one, and if I don't get it, like I feel like this leaving cert was a waste. I just want to have a few options where I feel like I can definitely get one of those, like regardless of how bad my year goes. Just have something like there that I feel happy with, like, you know what I mean. I don't want to have like do badly and go into a course where it's like, I'm just doing this because I didn't do well enough and you're regretting it then, because it's only one more year, and for like, but like you can always go back to college. Like when you're 23, you're a mature student and you can just apply for a new college course anyway. So
Yeah, I might take a year out, to be honest.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. Yeah,
it just seems like a better choice to like get money for college, like get my driver's license.
yeah.
Kind of get everything like ready and then go to college. If you get what I mean? Because like
Get those small things ready. Yeah.
Going from leaving cert straight into college, trying to figure out how to get transport there, get accommodation there, get money. Like it's such a lot of stuff to do in one summer right before you enter college. Like, you know what I mean?
It is. Yeah. No, I get you.
Choose what you want to do. Like,
what do you think of doing? Like, if you're a good gap year, like,
work. Just work, gain money, and then travel a bit.
Do you travel and work?
I don't know. I'd work and then travel a bit and get driving and sort out accommodation and get into the place I'm going early. Like if I was going to Dublin, I'd get accommodation early, make sure I know the place, the area that I'm staying. Like, you know what I mean?
Do you know the way they
kind of set for then? Yeah.
Do you know the way they cancelled a lot of the driving theory tests with the COVID stuff?
Yeah.
My one got pushed back to the 30th of September.
30th September.
Yeah, and I booked it in July.
Mine's January.
I don't have mine booked yet, so.
Mine, I was meant to do mine.
There's loads of time, like when you think about it.
Yeah.
Do you know I was meant to do mine on the Saturday before we got put into lockdown or put off school.
Yeah.
And they had to cancel half of them. Because to do the 2 meters and whatever.
Oh yeah.
And and then they didn't rearrange it. So
when's yours? What, 30th September? That's not too bad, like.
Yeah, but it shouldn't
January
be that
15th,
far away.
I think. When did you book it, like?
Like July.
You booked in July and got it for September. That's good, like, because I booked in late July and got it for January, like.
Fuck. In Kilkenny?
Yeah. Like, there's a massive surge of people, like, booking driver's tests, like, theory tests, like. You know what I mean? But, and so if you're thinking that, if you haven't done your theory test, probably, like, book it now, because, like, you might only get it for February or something.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It's such an effort studying for it, though.
It is, yeah. Oh, I find it draining and boring. Have you done the theory test yet, Cillian, or any of that stuff?
No. I don't even have a book or anything.
Like, I don't even have an interest in driving at the moment. Like, when I'm in towns, I can just walk into town, and it's just like I feel like I don't have to rush into driving, but I'd rather be able to drive. My dad said like that it'd be like kind of suited to be able to drive when you leave college, even like that's bit like to have that sorted at least by then, like to have everything driving stuff. So I suppose there's no major rush in it, but like
yeah.
the only thing is, like, it could take you a year to get through all that stuff. Like, it's just ridiculous. There's so much, like, waiting times for everything. Like, I have to wait fucking 6 months for mine, for a theory test. Like, it's ridiculous.
And then the price of insurance, like when you do drive, is like
It's
thousands.
like well
yeah.
over $1,000.
Through the roof.
Well
Yeah.
over $1,000.
It's mad.
It's just like, and like sometimes it doesn't seem like it's worth to pay that much money. Like when you can just drive when you're 23 or 4, like you just take the bus to then or something. For even for the environment, it's like it's more like to be eco-friendly for those years and don't put like a major carbon footprint on the world until like you're a bit older and it comes to the point where you actually need a car. Like you genuinely like properly need it. Where in college you could probably survive taking the bus, but
Yeah, that's something we should talk about actually. The way, Philip, you mentioned like eco-friendly and stuff. Like you're on the Green Schools Committee. Do you want to talk about what are your opinions on like, I don't know, global warming and like what you want to see for like future?
Lena's doing a better job at hosting this than us.
Well, like, that's an interesting one because I think, like, there's definitely less carbon emissions anyway with the reduction of the amount of cars like circulating around, and I think that part of that is kind of like from people like around like in the world, people are more relaxed, I think, in general, and they're at a slower pace, and they realize that like you don't have to rush into things as much, and like you get to the same point when it just feels like people are more chill, like with like the quarantine and like life completely slowing down all of a sudden because like the world is hectic, like that's its nature. But when you had time to reflect, you realize that like you can get a lot of same things done in a more relaxed manner, and I think people are taking that approach, and I feel they're not rushing in, driving in all the time, and it feels like less cars, so less carbon emissions. So like around this time now, I think, and the skies, like I noticed that when I'm like, you know, when you walk around town, you kind of get sometimes before quarantine and all that, there'd be weird smells and stuff from like oil and gas and just crazy stuff like that.
Yeah,
the air feels more fresh, I think, now than ever. Like,
yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
If you get me. So I didn't.
What do you think of like? What was I gonna mention? Like, God, what was I gonna mention? What was I gonna say?
Just go and take your time.
I know, carry on. No, carry on. I don't know what I was gonna say.
But no, I ran out of things there to say, so I was like hoping you'd come up with something there. But,
what do you think of Elon Musk? What do you think of Elon Musk?
Some dude.
As in, what do I think of his businesses?
As a person, or like his business is on its way down, like it is plummeting.
Yeah, but
at the moment, because he said so much, like he's really like digging himself into a hole, like with his business, like everything has been so controversial with him lately, and his stock market is going down. Like he used to be worth billions, like it's dropping like millions per day, like with what he's been doing, like supporting Kanye West, like with the birth of his child and that fucking whole controversy about the child's name being this actual stupid.
How do you say is the child's name again?
X-Actually 12.
Yeah, it's
X-Actually 12. Sounds like a rapper, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I don't actually.
I hate him now. I used to think he was really cool, and I thought he was like, oh yeah, like so for the future, like with what he was designing. But then that whole stupid thing about that car that he made, and it looked like some straight out of Minecraft. Like he's just
the Cybertruck.
He's such a retard with his business and like his image. I wouldn't be at sport.
I just think he doesn't give a fuck, if you know what I mean.
Like,
yeah, I think he doesn't give a fuck, but then I also think he's clearly not mentally well. Like he's just unstable.
There is that possibility. That's why I think literally like Kanye West is going for election.
I don't think that'll go ahead. I don't think. I don't think that'll go ahead because he's.
Oh, he won't.
He did one. What's it called? What are those things where you have like, campaign rallies? That's what it's called. He did one of them, and then he went straight into a mental breakdown and was put into rehab. Like, you know what I mean? He's not
fit for it, to be honest.
It's not going to happen as well, though. It just won't happen. He doesn't take any meds, and he has bipolar disorder, and he doesn't take any meds because he feels that he can write better music with his bipolar disorder, which is so stupid. I think that's ridiculous. Like, I know some people will think that, like, oh, bipolar disorder is who you are. Like, it's not something that stops you from being creative. But, like, I still think being on meds is so much more important than your music. Like, what about your music? Like, I don't know.
Trouble with mental health medicine, though, is it can like make you quite dependent on it. Do you know what I mean? Like you can become quite dependent on it, and you can get quite stressed if you don't have it.
Yeah.
The medicine becomes part of you then, like, yeah, but I mean,
Like,
I
weed
get
is
where
a
he's
good
coming from.
alternative.
Weed as medicine?
No, but well, maybe I don't know enough about it, to be honest. But
well, medical cannabis, could work, like, but like it's
not for me. But
like people have like bad trips on it, like, and they can have like psychosis and stuff for life on it, like. But maybe that might fix part of their mental illness. It's a possibility, like.
Yeah.
You know, these drugs, like, you have such a high level of like dopamines being released in your system and stuff, and you're like, the level of excitement has gone crazy, and your happiness, and you're feeling all these happy hormones, and you can't reach that pinnacle there and not expect to drop. Like, drop is massive, like, in the dopamine levels, and if your mental health is bad and you get that drop, like, you don't know what state you could end up in, like, just that fear of uncertainty, you know?
Yeah.
You're dead right. One thing I kind of wanted to talk about was Cillian. You could tell us a bit about like your coming out story and all that. Obviously, don't have to go into detail if you don't want to. But.
I won't go into major detail.
Yeah.
But I just came out in summer after third year, after my junior cert, yeah. And I told my family first, and then I started telling friends and stuff.
How did everyone take it?
Like, everyone was fine. Like, no one took it badly. Was there anyone? No one took it badly. I don't think anyone took it.
I was pleasantly surprised everyone's being so nice about it in school.
Oh yeah, I didn't expect to be as good as it was in school. Like, it was fine. Like, if anything, it was so much better. Like
no one said it. No one. I've never. Like, I could obviously be very wrong, but I've never heard anyone say anything to you about it.
Yeah, no one's ever said anything. If anything, like, people have tried to be more friendly with me, or like be, you know what I mean? Like
they
people are like
more, if you know.
Yeah.
Respect. Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, which is obviously like a lot better. Especially like this year, anyways. 5th year, definitely. I've been like, I don't know. I just kind of came out of my shell a lot more.
Yeah, you're very different. I remember when I first met you in second year, you were very shy. Now you're not so shy.
Not shy at all. Not even. Well, I am like kind of introverted, but then I'm not introverted like when I'm in school or around people. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
No, you're definitely not. You're well able to speak up for yourself.
Yeah.
And like, was there any at all struggles with it in school?
No,
like,
nothing really. Like, literally nothing. I'm trying to think.
And
no, like
I can. The only incident I can remember, Cillian, is that the bus. Like, obviously, not going to talk about it.
Yeah, we won't mention it. But like, there was only like probably one incident, and that was like when we were all pissed drunk. So I'm not really going to take much. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really care if people want to say anything. Like, I don't care if people like mention it in school or anything. I don't like. It doesn't really bother me. It doesn't affect me in any way. Yeah. I'm able to take the joke. I'm able to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like not taken away from like it was obviously a very brave thing to do, but it's very true to yourself. But it is becoming a lot easier in society now. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, a lot easier. Like, in society now, I guess, like, most people are out before like the age of 25. Like, well, it's years ago you wouldn't have seen it happen at all, really. Like.
Yeah.
I can't imagine taking that to your grave.
Yeah, Jesus, I wouldn't ever. Really, really bad, because it's just like, like, I don't know, you just feel like trapped, I guess. And so to live your whole life trapped, it's just like, I would never, like, I don't know how people deal with that.
And that would bury you with your head. Like, it'll get worse every year then. Like, knowing that, like, this thing in the back of your mind that you want to express, like, and tell, but you can't.
Yeah.
I think you're very brave.
It's helped me a lot more, like, obviously. Like I wouldn't have been able to dye my hair back, like, in third year. Like, I just wouldn't have had the confidence to, like, if you get what I mean. Like, now, I don't know, I'm just able to, like, be more cool and do shit that I wanted to do, like, and say shit that I wanted to do.
You're very, like, I don't know what the word is, but you're very true to yourself, if you know what I mean. Like, you're going to do what you want to do, not because anyone else has told you not to.
Yeah, definitely,
You do have your own head.
Yeah,
a lot of people, especially in Kilkenny, kind of just act like sheep.
Yeah, definitely. Most people do.
I definitely do it
That's
sometimes.
upsetting as well, like. I think, like,
not really. I don't think you do, because, like, you're able to do a YouTube and, like, not care what people think
but
about. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. I don't think this really counts.
I get what you mean, though. Like, with, like, I don't know, just things in school, definitely, I kind of have to be a sheep. I think that's kind of like what school is about, though. Like, I'm not really mad about how I'm not able to walk into school with blonde hair and wear cool clothes and stuff. Like, that's what school is. You have to kind of play the role of being a sheep, and then when you go to college, you can kind of be yourself and do whatever the fuck you want. You know what I mean?
Do you think that the complete contrast between secondary school and college, like,
definitely, there's a huge
causes hassle, like, with people. School feels like it's kind of designed towards.
I think people learn a lot about themselves in secondary school.
Well,
and they probably learn even more in college. But I don't really, like, agree with the whole, like, like you said it earlier, Cillian, like, in college I'll do this. I think people are gonna, like, you're still gonna have the same idiots in college, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, basically, it's just there's more a variety of people that you can cling to. But then I am grateful. Like, I think secondary school is, like, built to toughen you up. Like I just think it is such an extreme environment to be in every day. Like, it is kind of built to toughen you up for, like, real life and shit, which I am kind of grateful for. I don't really get why people, like, slate secondary school on, like, TikTok and stuff. I don't think it's, like, toxic or anything. I just think it's built to, like, toughen you up.
We do give out about our school a lot, but, like, it's we do go to quite good, like,
that's natural, like, we do. We
compared
go
to like other schools, like, we are quite lucky, you know.
That's good. Like, it's good. But
I
just feel like maybe that level of toughness and stuff, you feel like it affects a bit from, like, the actual learning itself, which is.
Yeah, I agreed with that as well.
Do you think there's a lot of toxic masculinity in our school because it's an all-boys school?
Where you come from, I don't experience it myself, but, like, there is definitely.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people feel like they have
the
to
environment
play a
is just very have to, like, man up around school. I can get that, definitely. You can experience that. I don't really personally experience it myself, just because, like, I don't know, I can get with a lot of stuff being who I am. I don't know.
It is what it is, isn't it? I don't think
it is an all-boys school, son.
Yeah.
Not a young lad.
I think it would be the same in every school. Like, you can't really complain about being in CBS, because I think secondary school in general is just a tough, toxic, like, masculine environment anyways, whether you're going to KCK or Pubble or Kieran's. Like, it's the same everywhere, I think.
It's not like that, Pubble.
What?
It's not like that, Bubble. I think I actually
do you think
I kind of, like, regret I don't regret leaving Pubble, but, like, Pubble had some elements that were quite good. Like,
I get you.
You can be whoever you want in Pubble, you know what I mean? Whereas you kind of that's kind of frowned upon in
it's more varied. Like, the people in Pubble are a lot more, like, I don't know, themselves.
Also, I actually do miss
then-
speaking Irish.
which is
Yeah, like it
Actually
did
do miss
help.
that.
Like, yeah,
Not that they actually don't do it that much in public, I'm not gonna lie to you.
did it not?
Most of them are speaking English most of the day.
Lose.
Bad boys.
yeah. That was great
What else do you want to talk
as
about?
well. Do you think if you came out in an mixed school, do you think the reaction would have been a bit different or the same?
I think it would have been the same, to be honest.
Yeah,
There's,
I think
like-
if you had a
Yeah.
negative reaction, it would be different.
Yeah, I know. I think the reaction in general would have been the same. Like, girls are just as nasty and like lousy as lads are.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they like.
I feel like
whether
girls
it's mixed or not.
are like they are a little bit more accepting than lads are, because lads kind of have a sheep mentality, if you know what I mean.
I think they used to be. Now they're not. I think. Well, there's a lot of decent lads.
Depends.
Yeah, it depends. There's a lot of decent lads that don't care and don't give a shit. But then there is people that like wouldn't talk to me in school, if you get me, which I don't mind. Like those people, like whatever, I don't need them in my life. If they don't want to talk to me in school, that's their problem. It's not mine.
Exactly.
Um,
That doesn't affect your life, so it doesn't matter. Like if they don't speak to you or not.
as long as they're not saying anything to me, that's like lousy or I don't really give a shit. I have a good solid group of friends. I have lads that
You're
are
very
like,
well liked in school.
Yeah, I don't really give a shit if people don't want to talk to me. Like just people that I could sit beside them all year in a classroom and they would not even look in my direction or speak. And like, I'm not going to mention people, but like, they just wouldn't
Yeah.
do it.
No,
But
I
yeah,
don't
that's
know.
because it's not cool if
What
they
you
do
mean?
that, Cillian.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. It's so stupid. I find that so funny. I like sometimes in class, like I'd actually just think about it and laugh, or I'll mention someone on the table and like everyone else will talk to me, and then that one person is there in the corner like, what the fuck?
Well, they know who they are if they watch.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
yeah,
And one thing I found in secondary school as well is like some people are so primed towards like popularity and all this stuff.
Yeah.
This idea of like I'm well known around town and like I mean this. Like look at it, like it just seems so pointless to like about this popularity chase and stuff, and people getting too bogged down on Instagram and Snapchat scores and stuff. Like I think it's a problem. Like
Yeah, agreed. I think that's kind of it's not as prevalent as it used to be. Like in second year, people were obsessed with popularity.
oh yeah,
Like if
I know it's that switch. Yeah,
like if you didn't post a picture from ball or rugby in your 6 silk or 11 degrees t-shirt, like what were you like? You know what I mean? It's so fucking
exactly.
stupid, like.
And then the switch was just amazing. Like everyone, no, but some people.
I think
didn't,
it's switch.ty. I think like
Yeah.
why
until
is such a
TY
good year? Sorry, I was talking
Yeah.
too well.
I think people are a lot more themselves. Like up until TY, like if you didn't post a picture of you at ball with a fucking Bulmer's can in your hand, what were you like? Like now it doesn't. Like I could post anything, and no one's gonna give a shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I think that's an important switch, but like
Philip, your camera's gone, man.
Yeah.
No, it's just
it's back.
it's just come back.
Yeah, one thing, Cillian, you told me when I was asking you for topics like last week when we said we'd do this, you said it'd be good to talk about like gay jokes, and you said
like level of acceptability.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Because,
don't
like,
really give a shit as long as you don't like
say
I don't really give a shit as long as people don't say like whatever like slurs.
Yeah.
Like there's people that have literally said like slurs right to my face in school, and I just laughed it off. But like I'm like, okay, don't
That's
take
not
it
really
that far. You can take it far, like, but you don't have to say, the F word or whatever. Like, it's just like a bit
before you came out, I was I was a little bit like I think I just didn't understand, but I used to say, "Oh, that's gay" a lot.
Yeah. I agree.
Which,
well, I don't care about
I never say it anymore, but
yeah.
Like,
I don't care about shit like that, but like I would.
You still shouldn't say it.
It's just
yeah. I guess
Yeah, I think I definitely changed as well. It's like you use it less when you realize like
I just
you become more mature to the situation. But it's also that's general growth and maturity in it as well.
Yeah, I think I can tolerate a lot just because I don't expect much from a group of 17-year-old lads. Like, what am I going to expect? There's not every lad is
At
going
the
to be.
same time, you shouldn't have to expect the minimum. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, like I expect like respect at least. But if you're going to go around like saying slurs, like go away from me. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad though. That's bad form.
Yeah.
So obviously,
slurs are awful.
What are some like common slurs that are like, no?
I'm trying to think of an example. Like something that someone said. Like I'm trying to think. I don't know if someone tried to like embarrass me or say it out loud, like in the middle of hall, like in school. Like that's just a bit too far. Like you can make a joke and make it in private, like and like have an inside joke with me, whatever. But if you're like going around say it, like shouting it in the halls, like that's a bit too far. Like I've had people literally been like, "Oh, whatever," shouted that I am like gay, whatever. In the middle of a hall, like which is just a bit.
That's just ridiculous. Like
I have a name in my head who I can remember doing that actually.
Yeah, like people would do that. Like it's just.
When people are in the hall, like, you're just getting to class, like, what is the point?
Yeah, I'm on my way to class and someone shouts it, like, it's just...
That's so weird.
It's just so pointless, like.
Or one thing a lot of lads do, like, or in the halls, they like make jokes about, getting with me, like, that's the stupidest thing ever. Like, I brush off my shoulder. Yeah,
I
like,
hate that.
Like, fuck off. Like, it's just not funny. Like, that's one thing I find a lot in school. But, like, lads think that just because I'm gay means I'm going to instantly fancy them, which is not the case whatsoever. Like,
exactly. Yeah, it's just
obviously
it's just
like
childish almost, isn't it? Like,
yeah, like stupid. Like it doesn't instantly mean that he likes me, he's attracted to me. Like it's not the case at all. If anything, it's opposite.
Like, it's not like an overnight switch. Like that would just like
they just want their ego.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
People's egos.
Yeah, I feel like that is
fragile,
quite common though. I feel like a lot of lads think like, oh, you're gay in a lad school. That must mean like every time, like,
which is not
true.
In
PE or something, you're like,
yeah, I'm not fucking weirdo. Like I'm a lad just as much as you are. Like it makes no difference to me.
Yeah.
What's next on the agenda?
I think we're nearly finished.
Oh yeah.
That was good.
Nearly done an hour.
Luge.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
I actually think, Cillian, you should come on again.
And
we could do like... Cillian, you did a better job of hosting this than me and Philip or Cahill has.
On my first time.
You were asking the questions.
Yeah.
I felt like we were being interviewed.
I feel like I'm kind of good at it. But like, I don't know.
Yeah, you should definitely do the radio.
That's good, like.
You should definitely do the radio or TV.
Yeah, I feel like I'd be good at that.
That's like that's a good sign, like when you have a host that can like interview as well as take the questions and interview the person. Like it's good characteristic to have. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we better.
All this out?
Sorry.
Are you cutting all this out? There?
No, we leave it in.
Will we?
We'll leave it in.
Well, we'll leave this part in.
Well,
I'll cut out. I'll cut out little bits, like any awkward silences.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you'd be down to come on again at some stage?
Yeah.
We love that. All right.
That was good. That was a good podcast.
You finish it up. Say goodbye.
All right. So that's
subscribe. Spotify.
Everyone Talk today. Make sure to subscribe, like, and we'll be back next time. Thanks for listening.
Philip, you have to put this on Spotify as well. We forgot to put the last one on. Okay.
No, I will.
All right.
So long. See ya.
All right. See you guys.
See, I don't know you at all, but I'm bout it. If you bout it, don't give a fuck if you're involved, 'cause I'm bout it. If you bout it,